What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here, ready to jump right into it, build out some slips, hopefully some winners. It's been a little bit of a struggle bus as of late, I'm not going to lie, and I won't run from it either. Yesterday absolutely sucked all over the place. So hopefully we have a bounce back day today and hit a few slips. That would certainly be nice. So thank you guys for sticking with me through a little bit of a cold stretch here. But end of the week, if it doesn't happen today, which it's going to happen today, we got a new week starting next week. Honestly, a whole new month starting next week. So we're going to bounce back. But yeah, let's go ahead, hop right into building out some slips. If this is actually available on Dabble, that would be insane. Why is there so much value right now? Karl-Anthony Towns, over 1.5 assists. Bro, this is insane. Halliburton, under 15.5. These are insane. Halliburton, under 15.5. And then Brunson, points and rebounds. Over 33 points and rebounds. So 33 half. Still, even at 33 half, it's going to be plus EV. We're going to go ahead and play it. I love this slip. Oh my god, my phone wasn't on. That's my fault. But hey, we just locked in a slip on Dabble. If you guys go to Dabble, you guys can tell me with one click of a button. Dude, like the value here, pretty nuts. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to take a little quick screenshot of this. Because like this is just, you got to love it. I think maybe Dabble's UI, they got a little bit of a new UI going on right now. It's maybe they're lacking a little bit right now, but man, what are we looking at? That's insane value. All right, let's keep going. Let's go. You guys better tail that one. Dabble slip right there. I'm telling you, that is some really good value. Can't ask for better. Can't ask for better. Cat is like minus 190 to go over 1.5 assists. We're also going to play Karl-Anthony Towns over 12.5 rebounds and assists. All right, so now they're starting to bump. Now they're starting to bump a little bit, huh? All right. That's all right. Can we get Siakam? Siakam under 10.5 rebounds and assists. Under 10. Still probably plus EV, but maybe we have others. OG over 19.5 points and rebounds. We'll slide with that. Siakam. Siakam under 31.5. So they're slightly bumping each of these a little bit. Let's go Brian Wu over strikeouts if this is still at 5.5. Bang. Naismith under 17.5 points and rebounds. Under 17. Sorry, that's under 17. Bang, another slip. NBA x MLB. Let's ride. So obviously the Pacers next game is not until next not next week. Not until Saturday. But I still like the value we're getting in here. Let's see, anything else? Josh Hart, points and rebounds. Wait, did we just play Josh Hart line? Oh no, we played OG. I didn't want to play them together, both overs. Let's go Hart, points and rebounds. Bumped. It looks like it got bumped. Hart, 21.5 points, rebounds, and assist. That got bumped. Hallie, under 10.5 assists. That's there. TJ McConnell, under 2.5 rebounds. And then McCall. Bridges over 6.5 rebounds and assists. Dang. We're getting a lot of value in for this game now. It's a lot to happen in one game. But but there is definitely value on these plays. Libator over, so we have some MLB here. Ortiz. Maybe we could do an all MLB slip. Luis Ortiz over 5.5 strikeouts. Libator over 17.5 pitching outs. Miles McBride over 5. I actually don't hate this line. Miles McBride over 5 points. OG over first quarter points. I don't know if we want OG over first quarter points or if we wanted our other homie. We'll take OG over first quarter points though. Can we find something that's today so we get a full slip off today? Do we got any more MLB that's like right here? Bellinger over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That would still be plus EV. Let's do it. So all MLB slip, all overs. Bang. All right. Chat, where's everybody in the chat at? You guys just sitting there tailing? Nothing to talk about. Didn't have coffee yet. Where's everybody at? I know I just went hard on Dabble right there. Maybe that's not your guys' favorite app, and I apologize if so. But as you can see, there was plenty of value for us to take advantage of. We'll check PrizePicks now. I don't think the Flex Friday promo is even out yet. So whenever you guys say we need to build out a Flex Friday slip, we can't even build that out just yet. And doesn't look like there's really any value. So we do have something here on UD if we can get it off. A little bit different. Except for Cody Bellinger. Let's see what we can do. So Woo under 18.5 pitching outs. OG under 22.5 PRA. Carl points and assists. Looks like Halliburton under 31.5 points and assists. Satu Sabali under 7.5. Let me refresh this. Maybe something else pops up. Or we got to go to UD Optimizer and find something here. Waro 2K under 14. Waro 2K under 14 headshots. All right, sharing that link in the chat right now with you guys. Bang, there you guys go. There you go. Gentlemen, why do you ask that? I had to lock in and get ready to press the copy entry button. Let's go, B-Diz. DeAndre, appreciate it. I'm good. ATL says, love Dabble. Yeah, bro, like, there was so much Dabble value. If you're just now joining the live stream, go to my Dabble profile, Sports by Dustin. He streamed yesterday, gentlemen. He streamed yesterday. He might not be on Twitch every single day. Go put his post notifications on, or like if you want to, go put his post notifications on Twitter. He'll tweet out when he goes live. But sometimes he streams just to YouTube. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got. Better. Ooh, there is actually some better value. Thomas Dietrich under 73. We missed. Oh my gosh. Thomas Dietrich under 73. It's okay. Well, maybe we hop on a little bit. Hop on a little bit of a border one here. Go on, Scott. If we add in Adam Scott under 3.5, birdies might be all right. Perez, Salvador Perez over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Soto over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That's 5. All right. Let's go, gentlemen. On what exactly? What apps? What apps are you taking advantage of, or app? All right, that link's in the chat for anybody that wants to tail it. That link's in the chat for anybody that wants to tail it. So, for the issue with that, like, for us to build out a 3-man on UD right now, like, we couldn't really do that, right? Well, I mean, it depends. If we're taking, like, minimum, like, one data point, depending on what it is. Like, you need your average fair odds percentage for 3-mans on UD, or dabble, even, to be above 55%, right? So, yeah, we could technically build out one, right, if we took these top plays. But if we're, really trying to weigh data points, this and that, like, our best chance at building out a full slip is going to be having our average fair odds percentage to be above 53.8%, which is a plus EV 6-man slip long term. So the average fair odds could be, so we could dip down to here, dip down to some of these lower plays. We wouldn't necessarily be able to build out as many slips if we only did 3-mans. And we're trying to get in volume, and obviously 6-mans are the best slip type over the long term. But yes, plenty of variance. There's tons of variance playing 6-man parlays. Dang it. I just broke another key in my keyboard. Crap. Fliff mates. Hell yeah, let's go. Speaking of that, there might be some tennis that pops up. Smith over. All right, let's check out some Novig real quick. So we've gotten slips built off on basically every site right now, which has been awesome. Check out Novig. Actually, you know what I want to check out? We locked in this Harry Higgs versus Snedeker. I'm just curious on where we're at here. This is a tournament matchup. Higgs is tied for 15th. Okay, that's not bad. He's even, tied for 15th. Snedeker's +3. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. We love to see it. We love to see that. All right. Alana Smith over 11.5 points right now. Plus money. FanDuel's got it even line at minus 114. Tina Charles over. Tina Charles over 18.5 points. There's only 13 bucks of liquidity there, so I'm not going to hit it. Joe Highsmith. Highsmith versus Cameron Young, second round. Plus 108, minus 110 on Bovada. Does FanDuel, DraftKings... Why don't they have odds for this? So I'm confused. Hang on one second. I feel like they should have matchup odds for this, but maybe they don't, or maybe the matchups are different. Second round. Or like somehow we're not pulling it, or it's because tournament match. I think matchups might just be different on different apps or such. Yeah, FanDuel doesn't even have this matchup. Huh. Mize over 3.5 strikeouts at least. I mean, as of right now. Decent amount of liquidity there. We'll run it. Not too much to scare us off. Hart under points and assists. Under 13.5 plus 100. Leave some liquidity there. I'll do 36.16 on it. Vargas under. There we go. Vargas under. Hits, runs, RBIs. Not really much liquidity there. So there's a ton of these matchups that are plus EV to bet online. I don't know how sharp bet online is in PGA. Does anybody have any ideas or thoughts on like how sharp they are? Walker over 3.5 strikeouts. So we're on a lot of overs and strikeouts today, it seems like. Giolito over 4.5 strikeouts. Kyle Harrison. Kyle Harrison over 4.5 hits allowed. Plus 100, minus 125 everywhere else. Otto Lopez. Is Kyle Harrison on the Giants? Otto Lopez is on the Marlins, right? We'll look at UD. Oh, we just got a UD playoff in just a little bit ago. A lot of these DFS platforms aren't available in Missouri. Sashflex, do you have sportsbooks in Missouri, like FanDuel, DraftKings, or anything like that? Otto Lopez over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. All right, so we just hammered a bunch of these plus EV bets on Novig, as you guys can see. If anybody wants to look at a few more of them, I'll kind of leave them up on the screen for just a second. We did build out one UD slip just a little bit ago. I'll put it in the chat. If you weren't here for it, I'll re-put it in the chat. I don't know if things have been bumped. Let me know. Gentlemen, I have no clue. That would be a question for Matt Down. All right. Let me see. Do we have anything else? Do we have any else? Dang, I'm really mad. I just broke my key. Jacob Wilson. So we have a bunch of hits, runs, RBIs over here. So a whole bunch of things to hit on ProfitX. I'm actually going to bring up ProfitX. I'm going to bring up ProfitX right now on my phone, I think. MLB, Jays, Athletics, Jacob Wilson over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Jacob Wilson. 30. Let's just go down the line. Cubs, Nico Horner. So this is a day game. Over hits, runs, RBIs. For those of you that don't know, we're using Daily Grind Fantasy, which is a tool that helps you compare sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to these different DFS apps like PrizePicks, Underdog, BetterPicks, Dabble, even these sportsbook exchange apps like Novig and ProfitX, which we've been hitting these last few bets on. It helps you just find the most profitable plays. For instance, we're getting Jacob Wilson at minus 112 odds when the entire market has this closer to like minus 140, minus 145, which means that truly the sports books are all agreeing that this has a much better chance to hit based off the odds they are setting it at compared to the odds we are getting it at here, right? The implied probability. Denzel Clark. Denzel Clark over 0.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Just do anything. Do anything, and we can cash on you, pal. Over 0.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That is just a sad thing to be seeing. We do not. I can't find the lines, though. Either way, I can't place bets on there. Super impossible to find good value on PrizePicks and UD. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely value on PrizePicks and UD. I'm going to skip Judge just because it's just minus 135-ish. I'll hit Corbin Carroll, probably. I'll probably hit these next three and then move on from here. Corbin Carroll, let's see. So, we'll check back on PrizePicks here in a second. Who was asking? Oh, Slash Flex on YouTube was basically asking, can I still be profitable if I only have UD and PrizePicks? Very, very hard. Okay. Can you? Yes. Like, there's a definitely possibility. As long as you're getting in plus EV plays, like, that's going to be great. And you're going to set yourself up for that. But the more books you have and the more volume you can get down, the better you'll be set up for success and have a better chance of being profitable, which is also true. I could not focus in there and find what I was trying to find. Found it now. Corbin Carroll over 1.5 total bases. Few bucks there. 115. Cody Clemens hits. We'll skip Cody Clemens. And we'll do Steven Kwan over hits, runs, RBIs, and then call it a day here on ProfitX. We'll check some of these other apps. Should you get Fliff? I mean, why not? If you have access to it, you should have it for sure. Is there any promos on Sleeper right now? Nothing at the moment. What the heck is this? Do we have promos on Better yet? Oh, we have Aaron Judge and a Kelsey Plum. Plum and Judge. Let's see if we can get this. So we have 2 data points. Monique under 10.5 points. We can go. We've already played Thomas Dietrich, so now we can play the other Thomas here, Justin Thomas. under 72.5 strokes. Jonquel Jones, over 22.5 points and rebounds. We're kind of cooking now. Sykes, under 8.5 rebounds and assists. Bang, let's go. Sorry, I just cooked. I didn't realize my phone wasn't on, but I did just cook. Quite the slip here. This could be the slip that breaks us out of the better slump again. All right. Bang, bang. All right, linked in the chat right now. Remember, if you guys do want to sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy and find all of the sharpest plays by comparing these sports books back to these different apps and literally plug and play, basically, you guys can sign up using code DUSTINSTREAM. All one word. If you sign up using code DUSTINSTREAM, you'll get 25% off your very first month. Highly suggest taking advantage of that and signing up for Daily Grind Fantasy. So we've already hit all this value here. Actually, it looks like that's slow to update right now. I don't know whether it's on our side or their side, but keeping a mental note of that. Check the AI slip generator. Maybe there's a PrizePicks slip now. Yeah. See? PrizePicks slip. Bang. All right, that's linked in the chat. That's using the AI slip generator, which is a separate subscription, a separate tool on Daily Grind Fantasy, separate of the fantasy bundle, which is all the different optimizers that you see here. But the AI slip generator does use the optimizers to line compare, right? So AI line comparing technology along with correlation calculations to find the most correlated plays that are not going to cause a payout shift. Then it provides you full slips across all these different DFS apps, where all you simply do is just tail the slips it recommends, even on PrizePicks with one click of a button. It's super simple. As you guys seen, it loaded up right into my PrizePicks account. All I did was enter in the amount I want to play for, and boom. That's simple. If you guys do want to check that out as well, I'll give you guys this code for the AI slip generator. If you want the fantasy bundle, then you're gonna just do Dustin Stream. But if you guys want access to the AI slip generator at a huge discount, FM99 is going to give it to you for $99 for your very first month for the AI slip generator. So you guys could use that code. So we've kind of hit a bunch of these different DFS apps. Let's actually check out OddsJam. This is for anybody that has access to major sports books, FanDuel, DraftKings, Bovada, BetMGM, the whole works. Josh Hart over threes right now on Hard Rock, minus 120. This is almost minus 150 across all these major books. FanDuel's got it minus 160. DraftKings minus 150. Definitely a solid play. 5% EV play, almost 6% EV play. Jack Draper, let's see, plus 135. That's a solid bet right there. Jack Draper, Joa Fonseca, under 36.5 games, plus 135 right now. The rest of the market has this really close to like plus 110, plus 100. DraftKings, FanDuel, like it would be nice if we had a Pinnacle line. I always love to see a Pinnacle line when I'm betting tennis. But yeah, want a little bit safer, you can take under 37.5, which only book offering you plus money essentially. What else? We got DraftKings, FanDuel, anything plus EV on DraftKings, FanDuel right now, within my parameters at least that I have set. Under 38.5 games, plus 105. That's getting close to even money. Cam Norrie, Jacob Early. Bunch of tennis right now. Bunch of tennis on Hard Rock. If you guys are on that book. Not really too much for DraftKings FanDuel. That's kind of crazy. Really nothing on DraftKings FanDuel, so apologize there. But certainly some tennis plays for anybody that has access to Hard Rock Sportsbook. OddsJam, obviously, very focused on sportsbooks. If you guys want plus EV plays on major sportsbooks, you have access to them. You'd be out of your mind to not get OddsJam to pair it up with those books for not only plus EV betting, but also arbitrage betting. This is risk-free sports betting, guys. These are two books everybody knows, Hard Rock and Novig. Right now, we would take the over 5.5 strikeouts on Brian Wu at -120 on Hard Rock for $200. We'd take Brian Wu under 5.5 player strikeouts on Novig for $160, guaranteeing ourselves $4 to $6 in risk-free profit. It's not a ton, but it stacks up over time. And if you have like really major sports books, FanDuel and such, you're able to find plays that have tons of risk-free profit, like guaranteed, right? So $20, $50, whatever it might be, and you're never going to find more than whenever you're doing live arbitrage betting. That's where you're going to see the biggest returns per arbitrage bet for the most part. So if fast you guys can get used to arbitrage betting and then move to live, better off you're going to be. But if you guys want to sign up for OddsJam, take advantage of the positive EV tool or arbitrage tool, use code DUSTIN35 on OddsJam. You will get 7-day free trial and 35% off your first month after that 7-day free trial. All right, y'all. I think that's probably going to be it for this live stream, I believe. It looks like we've kind of exhausted all the value. Like I said, I don't know what's going on here. This is not really moving, these plays. So I don't know if it's stale on our side or if it's stale on Dabble's side. But, yeah. Once again, tons of plus EV bets on these sportsbook exchange apps. Remember, if you guys want to sign up for Novig, ProfitX, whatever, any DFS app, use code DGF and you will get your deposit matches on said apps. We'll check Fliff one more time in hopes that there is a plus EV play, very slightly plus EV. Brewers, Phillies over 9.5 total runs. If this moves down at all, we're probably not going to get good closing line value or, really have it be plus EV. So I'll probably wait on that one. But yeah. All right. If you guys have not yet subscribed and you're watching over there on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Would appreciate that. And if you guys have not yet hit the follow button, you're watching here on Twitch, hit the follow button. Sports by Dustin on Twitch, on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel over there on YouTube. And if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, Sports by Dustin on Twitter. I tweet out every time I drop a play, every time I go live, every time I drop a new video, etc. I'll make sure you guys are tapped in everywhere for the content. Appreciate anybody that shows love, watches the live streams, likes tweets, retweets tweets, likes YouTube videos, whatever it might be. Do appreciate it. And we'll be live again this afternoon for the afternoon live stream, getting in more plays. Love you guys. And